This is the guide for the Spelunky Big Money Achievement. I'm going to go ahead and skip over a lot just to get to the City of Gold, otherwise it'd be really long. If you want to know how to get to the City of Gold, I will have the video for that in the description, so just watch that video because it's a pretty long process. So let's get to it. Now, first of all, you want to be collecting all the jewels and gold you can possibly collect. That means taking your time on each level through the main levels. But don't be blowing up things just for gems. Like I see all kinds of gems right here, but I'm not wasting any bombs. You're going to need these bombs later to unlock a bunch of gems, and you'll need them for the City of Gold for getting around like 100,000 gold in the City of Gold. So now that you're at the City of Gold, you want to find a huge block like I did over here on the side where you can use as little bombs as possible to get the maximum amount of gold. The bombs blow up in a circular pattern, so you want to be able to have a huge area to blow up so you can get the most gold. Now ideally, by the time you get to the City of Gold, you want to have around 100,000 gold. So make that your goal. Now this is about the bare minimum. And then you want to collect around another 100,000 once you're in the City of Gold. Ideally you want to have 30 bombs. So try to reach all of those milestones by the time you're in the City of Gold. Otherwise you will probably be wasting your time. Now, this level is extremely hazardous, so you want to take your time, search around for all the gold, the loose gold that you can find. Now, this is a level where you might want to go ahead and blow up things to find the gems, because you're going to get gold for blowing up everything anyways. And don't be scared to use bombs to open up new paths, because those crushing boulders are not fun to deal with. If you find mummies, go ahead and kill them too, because they drop 2 rubies, and that's around like 6,500 gold. So they're worth killing. And don't forget, you have to collect the Book of the Dead here, because you need to make it to Hell, where you're going to make the most money. So as soon as you grab the Book of the Dead, Anubis 2 spawns. Make sure you kill him before you leave. Otherwise, he'll follow you into Olmec's level. He only takes 2 bombs. And when you leave the City of Gold, you're going to want to have around like 10 bombs left. So keep that in mind before you go bomb crazy in this level and trying to get every little piece of gold possible. That was a good use of the bomb. It's like a little indention in there so you can blow up the most blocks as possible. And don't panic if the ghost comes, especially if you have a jetpack. You can easily outmaneuver the ghost. If you see these 2 tiki traps, I know normally this isn't like too big of a deal, but sometimes you grab the edge and it's just safer to blow them up. Besides, you're going to get gold for it anyways. So just blow them up. Don't take the risk. It took you a long time to get this far. So don't go trying to be a hero at the last second. It's not worth it. Alright, now that you're at Olmec, you should have close to 200,000 gold. Olmec's level will give you about 50,000 more gold, and to get that you gotta go up to the top of his level. I'm gonna skip over a lot of the fight, but I'm gonna show you all the gold you can find up top. If you have a jetpack or climbing gloves or a lot of ropes, you can easily get up there. It only takes 2 ropes to get out all the way up here. Of course, you're going to have to use a few more ropes to get everything, but it'll be worth it. You need all of this gold, especially if you're only around 200,000. If you're at like 300,000, you could probably just forget about this if you don't want to use any ropes, if you don't have a jetpack. But if you're like I was at 200,000, you're really going to need this extra gold you'll find up here because you're already cutting it close. And even use your bombs here to get the chests and stuff. I wouldn't use it for one little stack of gold, but right here I have a stack of gold and chest. That's definitely worth it. Sometimes you can get some pretty big gems out of the chest. So just double check everything, make sure you got it all. And then what you want to do is find where hell is at, the hell door anyways, before you make Olmec kill himself. And what I like to do is bomb a hole down there because it's much safer. Like I said, it took you a long time to get this far, so why risk potentially killing yourself at Olmec when you can just make him easily just walk on down there. So right now the hole's big enough. I'm going to move Olmec over there. I'm not even going to have to get underneath him. There's no risk at all. He just falls straight down and you can access the door to hell. Now that you've finally made it to hell, you're going to want to move as slow as possible because this place is crazy dangerous. There's all kinds of things you haven't encountered before. And the same rules apply for the first areas. You don't want to be wasting bombs just to get gems. You're going to need the bombs for the last guy, and he has a ton of gems at the end. That was a complete waste of a bomb. So I was trying to get over here to Vlad because I hadn't killed him before and getting him in my journal. If you want to find him, he's going to be in 5-1 along with that amulet underneath one of the damsels. But make sure he doesn't kill himself if you're trying to do that. Anyways, take your time, like I said. Try not to waste any unnecessary bombs. You're going to have to use some bombs on these vampires sometimes because they'll just keep following you around and flying. And it's okay to use a bomb for crates if you want to go ahead and try that. See, I got bombs out of it, so it was worth it. And if you don't like the look of an area, like I didn't like this look because there's a bat down here right next to spikes. So I was worried if I jumped down there and I missed the bat, he might hit me into the spikes and kill me. So instead of just dealing with that risk, I decided I'll just bomb the bat right here. Well, it didn't bomb him, but it opened up the path right there and got him going. So I could easily take him out. There's a lot of risk management involved when you get to hell. So you just check out your paths, you decide if this is somewhere where you want to go. So right here I'm looking through the middle, there's a lot of spike balls, tiki traps. I decide, alright, I'm going to open up my own path. Which is completely fine. You want to be doing that. Now, there's tons of vampires, so you got to watch out for them too. The easiest way to kill the vampire is to jump on his head and then just place a bomb on him. And this is some easy gold to collect. Don't go risking your life to collect a little bit of gold. And that's the end of that level. Here's another area where you really gotta manage your risks. You see all these swinging maces and tiki traps, and there's vampires. There's all kinds of stuff. So you want to find the easiest path down to the bottom and just use your bombs. See, I found the door. I'm just going to blow a hole right here. Instead of dealing with all that stuff, just one bomb solves the problem. And now, this is where you're going to make all the money. Yama's throne. You saw his throne. It has tons of rubies in it. That's what you're saving the bombs for. And you can easily get some more bombs by killing his 2 minions next to him. They both drop a bomb bag. Unfortunately, one of the bomb bags for me dropped in the lava, but that's okay. So I'm not sure exactly how many hits each one of his hands and face take. I do know that I know how many hits the last face takes. And it seems like the hand only takes 1 hit. But even after you knock the hand off, he still is like pounding the ground somehow. I don't know. But the face seems to take more. It takes at least 2 or 3, and then his face starts floating around. And you can see he takes more than 1 too. Now, you absolutely need paste here. I don't know how else you would deal with this. If anyone knows, you can let me know in the comments below. I can't imagine jumping on his face. I mean, maybe a shotgun or something would work. Now that you've killed Yama, all you have to do is start bombing away down here. You see how many rubies there are, and I have around 300,000 gold. That's what you want to be at by the time you make it to Yama. I'm deciding if I want to go from the bottom or the top. I didn't know this when I was doing this, but if you just want to put a bomb on these tiki statues, they all collapse. So I found it out once I was in the middle. I don't know if you can do it from the top, but if you go in the middle and blow these things up, the whole statue of tikis will just collapse. See, there it goes. See how much money I'm getting from all this, and I still have a lot more gems to collect. And once you get done collecting all these jewels, you need to have at least 400,000, because he will give you 100,000 after you beat it, and you'll know if you got it shortly after you exit this door. The achievement will pop once you make it over to the guy with the huge treasure chest. He'll give you the extra money, and that will be it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.